Hi, everybody. This is a quick introduction to the course WebD 153, which is PHP and databasing. We also have another course called WebD 166. This course will focus a little bit more on databasing than that one. So this is, database for the web. And I want to go through this and show you how you can manage to work through things. But initially, if you're learning a code class online, it can be a little bit intimidating. What I'm going to do first is go over the course a little bit in the syllabus. So I'm clicking on the syllabus link here, and I'm actually going to open it up right into a document so we can go through it together. A couple of things with me. My name is Chris Secorp. Feel free to call me Chris. I do have office hours on campus. They're Monday through Thursday. Each day I'm there a little bit. I do teach 4 classes online. 4 classes on ground, and this is the only one I have online. My big concern with this is that coding without the immediate help of an instructor can be a little bit stressful. So if you were to reach out to me either to this email or through Blackboard, I will get back to you within 24 hours. I absolutely promise. Just let me know if you need anything. But a couple of things. I realize that not always does everyone have the prerequisites, but that's okay. This is a very entry-level course, and we can work through that. But it does provide a hands-on instruction to the relational databases in the web environment. So we'll be focusing on MySQL. There's also a need for a server, which will be discussed this week, but I want you to be able to access everything and understand what you're expected to learn in this course. So as far as our student learning outcomes, you're going to need to create a database and work with that database. Also, as far as our learning objectives, you're going to need to understand MySQL and be able to manipulate by creating, modifying, or deleting all the information. We're also going to need to retrieve data using MySQL statements. We'll be using PHP for that. So the first couple weeks we're going to be doing some basic PHP, and then we're going to dive right into the database part of the course. So you'll see with the outline of topics, this is a heavy database requirement. As far as attendance, you should be going into the course every week, at least once. I will reach out to you before I drop anybody, just to make sure. But we want to make sure that you have to attend at least one course meeting before February 5th, which is the first week. And to do that, you will answer a discussion question that's part of the week 1 folder. Anyway, we do have some holidays on campus, but it doesn't really apply to the online system. The course runs from January 29th to May 26th. As far as what I do, generally I'm pretty lenient as long as you get your work done. If you go to and you need an extension on an assignment, I'd rather have good work than rushed work. My lateness policy is as follows. What I do is I will penalize you 1 point per day up until a week. After that, which your assignment will not be accepted. So you want to make sure you get in touch with me, keep in touch with anything you need. If you just play by the rules, you can get a really good grade and still learn a lot. So anyway, that's where we're headed. You can see the topics at the bottom of this, and we are going to be doing, this is Web 153. There is an on-campus lecture that is a different class. It's the PHP 166. It's different. It's very PHP oriented. So I'm actually going to remove that. But the point system is as follows. There's 420 points available. Each week we'll have a series of quizzes from 1 to 9. They'll be short multiple choice quizzes. You'll be able to take them multiple times if you wish. I just want to make sure that we have proof of learning outcomes. So in a 16-week course, we're going to learn a lot, and then we're going to work on a final project starting in week 14. And we're going to start by adding things to that project. So I'll give you a series of options that you can do for the final project, but they'll all have to do with a database. And the final project is due the last day, and it's 50 points, and this is 420. I do reserve the right to change the syllabus as the course progresses, and it's based on your progress. I want the flexibility to adapt to you and your learning styles. But that's the syllabus, and the reading is in the syllabus as well. So we basically take a chapter per week. I'm going to go to the course homepage now and show you how to manipulate this. This is week 1. And if you go to week 1, you'll see a little tutorial how to submit a Blackboard assignment as a student. That's not for me. What is for me is this, MAMP and XAMPP on Mac. Now, these are the private local servers that you can install on your own computer, which is the week 1 homework. So I have a series of lectures, XAMPP and MAMP on Mac, and of course if you have a PC it's going to be slightly different. I have a XAMPP installation for PC here that you could follow, and if you're new to Blackboard, there are little arrows where you can minimize or expand each thing. Okay, so in the way I have it, and not all these are required. Setting up a PHP development environment for Dreamweaver is not required. It's only if you like Dreamweaver. I'm open to suggestion on your editor. I will be coding in Sublime this quarter or this semester. But I'm more than welcome to allow you to use anything that you feel comfortable with. So these are the Chapter 1 materials from the text. You have a homework assignment. This is the local server installation, and it's 10 points. It's due midnight on Monday. That's when the week starts, so that's when they're due. There'll be homework each week, except for the last couple of weeks in which you'll be utilizing and all the code and implementing into a final project. So I have a lecture, Intro to Variables, Part 1, Part 2. I have the homework, and this is the discussion where you need to go ahead and please introduce yourself for 10 points. This will be used as a commitment that you've joined the course and participated in the first week. So once you introduce yourself, and it can be brief, then you're committed to the course and you have basically registered as attending that first week. So it's pretty simple. I do appreciate if you do reach out to me with any help. I do want to do Blackboard Collaborate, which is it's a lecture that can be optional. I plan to do these on Thursday nights, but I will make an announcement. And let me see. There's Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. And what I may do is, since this is not configured yet, is I'll make an announcement. But what this is going to be basically a study group. I'll go ahead on Thursday nights and announce it, and then hold a 1-hour lesson where we can just give student help. Okay, so I'll be live on site, and if this doesn't work, we can use Google Hangout. So I'm not too concerned about it. I've used it with other courses, and I will work around you. So let's get discussing, and then we can talk and figure out where we're going to go next. I'm hoping this is a great semester. I do love this content. I've taught it for 15 or 16 years, and I think it's the best way to learn web through PHP MySQL. It's called LAMP Stack, and I believe it's going to be the easiest thing that you learn here. So anyway, welcome to the course, and don't be a stranger.